Hey everyone, this is Matt Hendricks with the Sharpening Guy LLC, and this is one of the knives that I've made because I make knives too, and I'm just going to show you how to touch a knife up real quick if it's just starting to get a little bit, not quite as sharp as it could be, but it's still pretty sharp. So at this point, this knife, like I said, is still pretty sharp. It'll still pass the three-fingered test, although not as well as if it was just freshly sharpened. You can see it even still shaves hair pretty well. But like I said, if you just touch your knife up like this when it's still pretty sharp, you can do it in a few seconds, and you can avoid having to do a full resharpening for a lot longer. And not that doing a full resharpening is a big deal. I've got other videos showing you how to do it, and you can do it in a few minutes. But still, you can avoid it for a lot longer just by touching your knife up in between. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a finishing stone here. This happens to be a 6,000 grit Japanese waterstone. This particular one is a king. And all I'm going to do is with a stropping action, or so with an edge trailing action, I'm going to essentially strop the blade on the stone at the same angle that I originally sharpened it at. And I'll just alternate a few times like this. And then, if your knife was already relatively sharp, 4, 5, 6, 7 alternating strokes like that should be enough. And I'll just draw my knife through a soft piece of wood a couple times just to bend the burr over so I can essentially cut it off. And not that this is really producing much of a burr anyway, but even a finishing stone will produce a microscopic burr. A couple more like that. And then 1 or 2 alternating ones like this just to finish up. And then after that, I can just dry the knife off without cutting my towel there. And if I test it again, that certainly feels like it has a lot more bite to it. It certainly shaves just as well, really quite a bit better than it did before. And so now we have gone from being sharp, but just starting to lose its sharpness a little bit, to bringing it back to maximum sharpness. Didn't take long at all. Super easy to do. So anyway, this is, if you have a knife at home that you sharpen at waterstone following some of my other videos or something, or if I've sharpened your knife for you, this is a super easy way to touch it up if it's still pretty sharp and you just want to make that edge last for longer. Thanks for watching.